Ashguy 1370 here. Welcome to, well, welcome back to my reactions to E3 this year. Right now we are going to do the Ubisoft conference. I missed it when it was live. I had to run errands. So we're doing it now. There we go. And I've got everything set up, so let us turn off the Twitch-friendly Spotify music here. And let's start it.
Show. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to head into the Orpheum Theater, and for everyone at Ubisoft, we hope you enjoy.
Okay. Assassin's Creed Symphony. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna... Hopefully they're not gonna end it on us here. What Bethesda did, and then what IGN did. I need to set my PS3 back up and play the third game in the series. Yeah, because these are all I basically got like every one of them that hit on PlayStation 3. I heard that one was excellent. Yeah, I need to play those again. Especially the original 3, because I enjoyed the first one, and then the second one, and then the two others that came after the second, and then the two expanded episodes that came after the second one. I actually enjoyed those. They got choir! They got choir! Yeah, my mic's on. Okay. Just trying to make sure. I tend to forget things. So, what's going to be the next Assassin's Creed game coming out this year? I mean, we all know there's at least one a year. They come out just as frequent as Call of Duty. We know that there's going to be one game a year. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, they're going on tour to what? Play a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed music, or to play the soundtrack from Assassin's Creed? Okay, that's interesting.
What you just saw was only a glimpse of the Assassin's Creed Symphony Tour starting on June 29th. Imagine an 80-piece live orchestra and choir playing the iconic themes from Assassin's Creed while you relive some of the most memorable moments from over a decade of Assassin's Creed in an immersive experience. Check out acsymphony.com
Has it been 10
to
years
learn more.
already?
I mean, excellent
Wow.
music, great performances, goosebumps. If you like those things, I think those shows are going to be for you. But, of course, there's one show that we all came here to see, the Ubisoft E3 conference, and it's just about to start here from the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles. Now the house is packed, and to give you folks at home an idea of what that feels like, can I please hear the balcony people make some noise? Now, if you please, I'd like to do the same for the people sitting on the ground floor. Well, the excitement is here, folks. We hope you're feeling the same way there. From everyone at Ubisoft all around the world, please enjoy the show.
London. Greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. The government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley.
Is
So
this another
gotcha.
Watch Dogs
High
game?
kid, yeah?
I have no eyes.
Oh,
and
cool.
If I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Oh, cool. We got another Watch Dogs game.
bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant. Never would have thought of that.
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
He died randomly.
Are you concerned about the increased Albion presence in London? It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here.
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked. I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Oh!
Riot drone! Keep your hand visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me.
Prepare to be detected.
Not today.
Prepare to be detained.
Auto-drive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Oh, there's a checkpoint. Oh.
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
What? Wait.
Lovely
Oh.
evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're
Oh,
all
you get
bloody
to.
machines.
You get to.
Get used to it.
You get
In
to
the
do
whole
a
march of
team.
progress, everything dies eventually.
Oh,
Eventually,
cool.
even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling. Time to go. They'll be on to me.
The files you stole indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Oh man.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables, some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Well, we don't need them now. Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all
Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
Huh? What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
It's dead sick.
Don't fucking move! I'll kill him! I'll kill him! Help!
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
Nice.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks.
Back up! I need back up!
Does the rolling help?
Watch it. Shit. Fucking hell. Run! Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think. And that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
Okay, this looks awesome. This actually looks awesome. Watch Dogs Legion. Cool. Cool. That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Guess I'm going to make you all wait so long. I should really knock it out of the park, huh? I'm Clint Hawking. I'm the creative director of Watch Dogs Legion. And for the past few years, the team and I have had the privilege to work on a game and an innovation that we are very proud of. Watch Dogs Legion is set in London, one of the greatest cities in the world, and it's had a massive influence
on all of our culture for centuries. Today, with Brexit, London's at a turning point. It's hard to predict what the future holds for London, for the UK, or for the world. But history has proven time and again that where London goes, all of us go together. In our near future, London is facing her downfall. The UK has become a surveillance state, and freedom has been replaced with fear. Armed drones
Are they trying to say that Brexit's doing all of this?
People from their homes,
that Brexit's turning into a police state?
But Londoners
really
never surrender. Their resilience and determination is an inspiration to us all, and they are the heroes of our game. All of them. In Watch Dogs Legion, your mission is to build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. And in Watch Dogs Legion, you can recruit and play as anyone. In our game, every Londoner is fully simulated with a persistent life and relationships, and anyone from the entire population can be recruited into your team. Find them, profile them, hack into their lives, play their origin mission, and win them over to your cause. The heroes you recruit are all unique characters with different backstories and personalities, fully voiced and animated, and they are the stars of your story.
Well, and let me guess, it's available on next. It's going to be going on to next-gen consoles, not this current gen.
70-year-old granny you saw feeding pigeons in the park, or anyone in between. However you want to play, whoever you want to be, Watch Dogs Legion lets you be that. You want to make a team of classic British spies? No problem. You want to be a crew of street-savvy kids from the council block? Do it. You want to go hipster, body mod, Afro-punk, gangsta? Awesome. The women of Bletchley Park? These ladies fucking invented hacking! Play as Anyone is the innovation that transforms a story about freeing London and the world from the grip of tyranny into a game about the heroes that live in each of us. Because being a hero isn't just a job for someone else anymore. It's a job for everyone. So on behalf of the Watch Dogs Legion's team here and around the world, I hope to see you on the booth. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the Resistance.
Ah, London. Had a good run there for a while. Now it's all riots, bombings, and people thrown in cages like animals. Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, it's all gone a bit shit. It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone. We need to recruit a resistance. I know what you're thinking. Where do we start? Open your eyes and take a look around. Look here. Look at him. No, not him. Him. Former MI5.
Duty never ends.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Let's kick those bastards out of London.
She got kicked out of Oxbridge Robotics School for teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there, proper bellend.
Come on, come at me.
He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced. Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, Everyone is a secret weapon. Find them. Recruit them. Build the resistance. Let's unfuck this world.
On PlayStation 4. Okay, that's going to be a very, very large game. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Hello. My name is Rob McElhenney, and
Yeah.
for the past 14 years, I have been making a television show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Thank you. But I am here today because I love games, and I wanted to express that love in the only way that I know how, save for playing them, and that is to make a TV show about them. More importantly, the people who create those games and the people who play them. So, last year, I called the funniest people that I knew, Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and David Hornsby, all executive producers on Sunny, and we started talking. We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible, because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community. So we did the right thing. We partnered with Ubisoft, and away we went. It has been an incredible experience working with one of the biggest and best game developers in the world to inspire us, because our show takes place in the fictional studio that created the biggest MMORPG in the world, Mythic Quest. And we meet them on the cusp of releasing their biggest expansion yet, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. The show follows the team of devs as they navigate the challenges of running their game while dealing with the difficulties of modern office life. These people are truly stuck together, yet they grind it out day after day for the love of the game. And at the head of that team is my character, creative director, Ian Grimm. Like most creative directors, he's gifted, driven, and tirelessly dedicated to his game. And like most of the creative directors that I've met, he has an ego the size of a city bus. I'm going to get my ass kicked backstage because there's a lot of creative directors here. Joking aside, it is clear that those creative directors and the thousands of people who work on these games put everything that they can into them. They recognize that they have a tremendous opportunity and responsibility, that they must do everything in their power to ensure that the games are nothing short of the best that they can make, because that is what the community, you, deserve. I promise you that in making this show, we took the same approach. So without further ado, here is a brief look into our upcoming TV series for Apple TV+, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet.
What is Mythic Quest? Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Oh my god. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
That looked like F. Murray Abraham.
Hey there, my name is Parker Intero Mackay, esports caster for Rainbow Six Siege. There are so many exciting things to come in Year 4. In-game events, map reworks, playlist updates, a roster of 52 unique operators, and of course, a thriving esports scene. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to enjoy our 13th season, Operation Phantom Sight. This
Oh
major
man, that was
content
F. Murray
update brings
Abraham.
2 new
Oh
operators to Team
man.
Rainbow, Nook and Warden. After this show, be sure to stick around for an intense celebrity match starring T-Pain, Lil Yachty, and some of your favorite Twitch streamers for the Twitch Rivals Celebrity Show Match. But right now, here's a glimpse of the new season in action. Thank you, everyone, and have a great E3.
Keatsman? Dude! Keatsman? I just heard the Keatsman theme. I just heard the Kingsman theme. Oh my god, is this? Clutch Royale. Okay. At first I thought they made a Kingsman video game. That would have been awesome. That would have been so awesome.
Come on, come on. Oh, no! Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on.
Ah, Adventure Time!
These things are whack! 1v1 me, bro. For real!
Yeah, I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah! I choose me! Yeah! Woohoo! Brawl Jabraic!
Oh, my burrito!
Mm.
Whoa, it's those guys from the game!
What time is it?
Adventure Time!
Love that bacon hammer!
All I do is win. Got him!
Go for it, PB!
Uh-huh, Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up! Homies help homies!
This place has everything! Ha! Did somebody order a combo?
Yeah! Woo! Mathematical! 25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million!
Oh,
free.
snap! Look out!
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes! Brawlhalla?
Brawlhalla? No, man! Brawlhalla!
Oh! Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla!
This game is...
On PlayStation 4 and Switch. Cool. Oh, here we go. The new,
The only test of a man's worth is battle.
The new Ghost Recon
When those
game.
rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory. We're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends.
Are these like
and there is
former
brotherhood.
members of Ghost Recon?
But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this. You are the few with the courage to make history. You have the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger that makes you wolves.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's a real honor to be here with you guys today. Thank you. I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm enormously proud to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility and his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa. There is no briefing. There's no backup. You will not face a group of bad guys or a criminal organization. You will face an entire army. My army, the Wolves. We've got the numbers, we've got the organization, and remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes, strap on your boots and you get ready to take on the Wolves, and take on me. See you in Aroa, we'll be waiting.
Are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds. brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
Hi, everyone. Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions with members of our community, I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players.
Cool.
With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you. So I'm pleased to announce a brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon Delta Company.
So, what's going on this?
From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for Ghost Recon, there is something for you in our 5 different detachments, with lots of content to support you, as well as direct discussions with our studio. So head over to our Ghost Recon Breakpoint website to find out more, and hear from you soon, Delta Ghosts. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone. The Ghost Recon team has always taken great pride from your passion for our games. And that passion is what pushes us to deliver the best Spec Ops experience out there. Behind enemy lines, you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced, constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, we can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th. And 1 month before that, our beta will be live on September 5th. You can register on our website right now for a chance to participate. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be live for years to come. We've got your back. New content, free updates, and many surprises inspired by our community. Yes, yes, like this one.
Terminator? Terminator?
Will you survive your breakpoint? All right. See you all out there. Have a good one.
A dauntless and daring agent. She's all in, all out, always. Montaigne. Counterterrorism and rescue veteran. His best offense is his defense. Nomad. Covert Special Ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield. Caveira. Highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed. Massively effective. Sam Fisher. Elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack.
When chaos strikes, rally the specialists. Lead the elite squad. Pre-register now.
This looks like Just Dance. Yep.
10 years. 10 years. That's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. That's right. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yep. Of course we do, because we were with her. Right. Yes. Dance is why we exist. And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
Okay. Hang on. Just Dance 2020. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Stadia's gonna last long. I don't think Stadia's gonna last long. It's at the price for just having just to use Stadia is way too much. Oh, another For Honor thing. I think I've got that through my PlayStation Plus thing. I need to start playing that.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice. But darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror came.
hungered for our souls. Be wary. Sakura is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
Shadows of the Hitokiri. Shadows of the Hitokiri. Okay. Hitokiri. Is it another zombie game? It's another zombie game, isn't it?
There he is! We found him! Take him! I'll cover you!
He's going into stasis!
Contact! Head to the extraction point!
Oh! Rainbow Six Quarantine. Oh, wow. Okay. A new Rainbow Six game.
Hi, I'm Bio Jade, and I'm the lead game designer on the next Rainbow Six game. It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. I'm part of a new team in Ubisoft Montreal that set out on an exciting new mission: create a radically redesigned co-op experience built on the foundations of one of the best shooters of this generation. What Siege is to the PvP shooter genre, we will be to PvE co-op. Quarantine will test your tactical skills and survival instincts, holding you and your operators on the razor's edge. It pulls you together as a squad, facing off against an unknown and devastating parasite. You will risk everything every time you step into quarantine. Stay tuned and start prepping for your next deployment. I can't wait to show you more, and have a great E3.
The Division 2. That's another game I want to get.
Is that a f***ing hunter? Yeah!
God, Mom! I'm playing video games!
We will stand united! We will stand united!
What's up, you top family? What's up? Yeah! All right. Woo! As creative director at Red Storm Entertainment, there's no greater reward for me or the team than to see our game come to life and to see our players, our star players, taking tremendous pride in being a part of the Division. Yeah! Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to play the Division 2 yet, we would be thrilled to have you join our very passionate community, because I'm happy to announce that this week only, between June 13th and June 16th, the Division 2 will be absolutely 100% free for everyone to play.
Yeah. Really?
And there's no better time to join us, as we're about to release the first of our major content updates for our year one journey. A journey beyond Washington, D.C., to save not just a city, but an entire nation. All right. Thank you. Episode 1, coming in July, right around the corner. We deliver to you new main missions and a brand new game experience. So for the first time, we're taking the fight outside the city, and you'll venture deep into the woodlands to spearhead an attack on a presidential compound as you seek to bring a traitor to justice. The National Zoo is the setting of our next mission, where you and your team will hunt down the surviving outcast leader. And this brings us to our final edition of Episode 1, a place called Kenley College, and it's home to an entirely new gameplay experience. One that will take exploration, investigation, and logic to uncover the fate of a military convoy gone dark. Now, Episode 2, coming this fall, we will bring to you the Pentagon. Once an impenetrable fortress, it has fallen to the Black Tusks, and its secrets are about to be thrown out into the open. You must do everything it takes to secure what lies behind the walls of this last castle. But this won't be the greatest danger you face in Episode 2. I'm very excited to tell you that our second raid will be coming this fall, bringing back intense 8-player action. Yeah! Watching you tackle the first raid was awesome, and we cannot wait to see what world records you break this time around. Now, this brings us to our third and final episode of Year 1. What if rebirth was not about bringing the world as we know it back to life, but the opposite? One man holds that power, and humanity itself is at stake. Agents, it's time to engage in a manhunt.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. Let me try with pleasure.
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Holy shit, what about that? Man. Woo! I can't wait for that. Okay, one last thing. As you might know, we have been working on a movie. It will be directed by David Leitch, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, today, I'm proud to announce that we will be making the Division movie with Netflix. More to come on that in the future. Thank you very much.
Netflix.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God. Wow. Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Panagrossi. I'm Vice President of Platform and Product Management. Ubisoft has been creating worlds for over 30 years. We have the most diverse library of games, and we're about to make it even easier for you to play them. I'm here to announce Ubisoft's new subscription service on PC called Uplay Plus.
Oh, God. Everyone's doing their own subscription-based stuff.
You'll
Seriously,
get earliest
it's
available
gonna get
access
so
to new games, including
oversaturated.
the premium editions with all their additional content.
It's gonna get
And
oversaturated,
you can enjoy
and
the depth of our PC
so many people are
catalog
gonna be
that
losing
includes
a
over
lot of money from
100
it.
games and
I
growing.
mean, everyone's doing their own subscription service. Movie studios are doing their own subscription service. Channels are doing their own subscription service.
Uplay Plus will be $14.99 a month.
It'll
If
be
you
to
sign
where
up
basically
today,
in order to get
we'll
everything,
enable
you have to
free
be
access
like
for you in
a
September
millionaire
at
to
launch.
get all these subscriptions. And in the end, it's not gonna get it's not gonna work. Once it gets oversaturated, it's gonna that subscription bubble's going to pop, and it's going to basically, so many companies are gonna end up losing so many companies are gonna end up losing their basically having to shut down their subscription services because they're not getting the numbers that they were wanting. And these subscription services being like, all of them being $15 a month, that's way too much. That is way too much. Especially for basically what, 9/10 of the, especially what, like 9/10
Wherever
of
players are, we
of
want to
the
provide
gamers out
access to
there.
our games and
Most of them
I'm pleased to announce
don't even
that in
make
2020, Uplay Plus
most gamers
will
don't
be
even
available
most
on
gamers
Stadia.
don't even make over. Oh, and of course it's going to Stadia. This is like
Stadia is the new generation gaming platform where you could play our Stadia games from any device.
It's not going to work
A special
out well
thank you
for
to Phil Harrison
the
and
majority
his
of
team.
gamers, which
This is
come
beginning of
from
our
poor
partnership.
majorities. Oh, most of them don't even
Thank you so much.
make
Have fun playing.
20 grand a year. I know I don't. This looks like rollerball. This is rollerball.
future champions. My name is Stefan, and I'm a proud member of the Roller Champions team. All right, come on, bring it up. From the get-go, our ambitions with this game were very clear. We wanted to create something new. We wanted to capture the intangible excitement of players preparing for the big game, the hype of team play and competition, along with the craziness of high-speed racing. So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which you, the player, can create your own story as you roll up to glory. But right now I know how it looks. We showed you a trailer, then I got on stage starting my little speech. That's all well and good, but when will you ever get to play this? How about today?
Of course. Of course.
That's right. When we're done here, I want you to head over to Uplay on your PC to download a pre-alpha E3 demo of Roller Champions. Play the heck out of it for the next few days. And when you're done, head to the forums to tell us what you thought. And you know what? We firmly believe that you will be screaming as loudly as our colleagues did when they first got to play test it back in Montreal. But I can't just leave you with that. So here's a taste of what you should expect once you click that download button. Put your skates on, see you in the arena.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another nail-biting game of Roller Champions! Start the party, celebrate. I'm sick of nonsense. I want to elevate. Look at him go! Unbelievably fast! Remove the chain! What a tackle! Do it. If you really want to break away, amazing play! This one is making the history book! If you want to be loose and free, you can be anybody that you choose to be. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all.
So first, I want to say thank you to... Thank you. So first, I want to say thank you to all the Ubisoft teams around the world for your talent and energy. You know, congratulations for another great show. Thank you. So I believe video games have a positive impact on all of us and the world around us. At Ubisoft, our intention is to create games that will make you stronger and happier in your life. When you play Ubisoft games, we hope you will spend quality time with family and friends and meet new inspiring people. Learn more about yourself by doing, and gain new perspective on the world and help shape it. So to everyone who plays our games, thank you for your love. You push us to always do better and go further. So now, I'm very proud to announce a new project from an exceptional team in Quebec City. Please give a warm applause to Marc-Alexis Côté, who is coming to show you a sneak peek of his game.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Over the last 10 years, I've had the chance to be part of an incredible team that has always pushed the limits of Assassin's Creed and shown us different periods of our past. But our imagination has always been bound to the reality of the history books. These past 4 years, our minds have lingered on a different aspect of our history, mythology. The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today. Now, these stories have shaped our dreams, inspiring us to build something new, something that transcends the limits that we have always set upon ourselves. Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
Here we are. Hello, everybody.
Oh, ah.
Let this sink
No.
in. Let this sink in, indeed. Hello, everybody at home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great show. But this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Thank you. Thank
that
you.
it?
Thank you. This is just the beginning. We are here outside of the Orpheum Theater, live from the Pro Zone, where we have an incredible...
Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
Okay, so that was it. Okay. That was it. So, that was pretty good. So, what else? Yeah, the game For Honor, I really want to play that. I need to bring that up on my PlayStation 4 sometime. Get that going. I also want to, well, Watch Dogs. It sounds like a very, sounds like they are trying to bring in like their outmost fear of what the Brexit can do. Especially since now the Brexit party is kind of in like the big winners of the most recent election in the UK, as they got the most seats. I thought the whole point of exiting the European Union was because of just the people just didn't like what the European Union was doing. They just want, and basically they want their independence again. And it seems like the EU is kind of not really they're not taking it well. They are kind of they're kind of saying if you leave us, this will happen. And almost as if it's almost as if they kind of wanted to, or I don't know, but I mean, if they want to leave the European Union, they should have the right to. I know a lot of other countries are planning to do that, especially after Article 13, which really Article 13 just it just Article 13 is just nothing more than a corporatist. It's a corporatist law. It's not. It's not capitalist. I mean, it's not gonna help people start their own companies. It's basically a lot. It's basically to try to make sure that legacy media stays on top. And that's not really going to help either. That's just going to make the legacy media in the EU get worse. It's going to worse, and they're probably going to do a lot of things to try to keep themselves on top, to keep the money going and everything. They're grasping straws. They're grasping straws at this point, and Watch Dogs Legion, it kind of sounds like they're trying to say, oh, if we exit the EU, what happens in Watch Dogs Legion is going to be, this is what the Brexit party wants. They want drones all over the place, basically wanting to know everything that everyone does, which is funny because that's basically what the Labor Party wants. That's funny that they project their own oppressions onto the party that basically threatens the status quo. And it's people want change. They want change, and it kind of feels like it's kind of feeling pretty shady over there, the EU. It really does. We got that. What else? There was the new Ghost Recon. That looks really good. There's a new Rainbow Six. Was it Rainbow Six Quarantine? I actually want to, which kind of looks like it's what Rainbow Six, but with zombies. That or basically infected, like rabid infected, whatever. What is it? Roller Champions. Roller Champions, yeah. That looks, that actually looks good. What else? Uplay Plus thing. That sounds. It's like everyone. It's like every single media company is trying to do their own subscription-based streaming service, both video and gaming. Was it DC has their own now. Disney's starting their own. And it's going. I think streaming service is going to go the way of the .com bubble. It's going to pop. The streaming bubble is going to pop because we're going to be oversaturated with just all these streaming services, and your what? I think like 3/4 of the United States, 3/4 of everyone who uses streaming services here in the United States don't even make more than they make less than 10 grand a year, and like including me, I don't make I don't even make that much in a year. It's something because, and a lot of it's because of basically everyone's on minimum wage, uh, and just it's one of those things where it's going to pop because no one's going to be able to, because they're going to be separating everything into its own little service, and it's going to be where they're going to lose a lot more money that way. They're better off just being part of like Disney's better off being having to deal with another service than starting their own. I don't think that's going to work that much either. I know the DC streaming service. Not a lot of people are doing that either. Swamp Thing basically got canceled after one season. It's just it's basically they're trying to it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That bubble's going to pop because they're everyone's going to have their own streaming service, and it's going to get oversaturated. No one's going to want to do it anymore because, again, oversaturation. They don't want and a lot of these streaming services are going to fail. So yeah, I don't think. So yeah, I don't think Ubisoft doing their own streaming service is a good idea. Dude, I don't think streaming services for gaming is a good idea either, because most people, again, don't even like the minimum. Basically, again, people on minimum wage, they're gonna have the cheapest internet that they could afford, which will be what which is the which most of it is what, between 5 to 15 megabits, and most people cannot afford anything more than that. Because if they want to have something that'll basically, like, if someone wants to stream and play games, they're gonna need at least if they live alone, then they're gonna be fine with the 10 megabits. But if they still live with family, if they live with people who hog up the internet 24/7, and where you're going to be having to basically, well, yeah, basically two or three other people basically hogging up all the internet, watching stuff on their own devices, you're not going to have much speed. You're going to need more than 15 megabits, at least like 20 to 30 megabits per second. and that's going to be enough for and 20 to 30 megabits. That is expensive. I mean, we're talking like 50 to like 50, 60 bucks, depending on what internet internet provider you go with. I'm pretty sure it's what, like, I don't know. But yeah, stuff like that. It's, again, it's gonna get expensive, and basically all this oversaturation of, we're going to be seeing an oversaturation of streaming services, and it's going to pop. Many of them are going to end up shutting down because they cannot keep the quota because they cannot afford. And well, 40. I got to get ready for the Square Enix stream. I'm thinking right, that starts at 8. Let's see here. Square Enix. Oh no, wait, 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay, I've got some time. I've actually got some time. Okay. So, I shall return for the Square Enix conference, and I will be doing the Nintendo Direct. I will be reacting to the Nintendo Direct conference tomorrow. Starts at noon tomorrow. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it this year, especially since I finally bought a Switch and I am enjoying the games that I bought from it. I need to find a way to get it to where I can stream my gameplay from the Switch. Especially since that that Nintendo partnership program thing, they finally ended it, which is excellent because that's another step forward for Nintendo. So yeah, I will be back a little bit before 9, like, I don't know, 8:30. No, not 8:30. Like, I don't know. I'll start the stream 10 minutes before. I'll start the stream 10 minutes before I. I'll start the stream 10 minutes before the conference starts. I will see you then. I'll be back before 9. Ashguy, yeah. Ashguy Ulto.
People